All right, people, what the hell is going on? Doing my second video of the day, and what I wanted to talk about is some online dating stuff. Yay! I couldn't think of nothing else, and ain't shit else going on. And of course, I do some swiping and shit like that. I got 2 messages today. I got 2 messages today. Of course, one was a rejection message, replying to my, my greeting. Hey, hope your day is well, and I hope you find your perfect match. Yeah. If they reply to your greeting, hoping you find whatever it is you're looking for, you know what the fuck that means. And then I got another message from somebody I matched with, and the conversation didn't really go nowhere. At least as of yet, it's still up in the open. But I'm thinking that the conversation is over at this point. But you get my greeting, they reply, and my usual comeback is usually whatever you know how you do it. Hope your day was well, and they be like, well, I'm doing okay. Hope your day was well, and I reply with, how my day was or whatever the fuck, and then they usually have some comment on that, and then you kind of just go from there. You know how conversations work. But she said, you must didn't go to work today, and I'm like, nah, I don't work. And I used to tell I get that shit out the way. Nah, I don't work. Not in the traditional sense, I don't, but nah, I don't work. And then she had another comment a little bit later. She didn't reply to that, but she had another say, how do you match with people that you swipe on here? And I'm like, it's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking numbers game. That's it. I say it's a numbers game. You swipe till you match with somebody. And the only little restrictions I have is generally age. It's usually close to 40 and up. And location. Usually no more than 20 miles from the house. So that's it. Come to find out, I don't know how I matched with her because she's more than 20 miles from my house. So I don't know how that match happened unless she swiped on me first. But that's generally what I told her, and then for a little while I didn't get no message back after that. So I'm assuming that is not what she wanted to hear, because in general, it's not how it works. And from my experience, that's not what women want to hear. You on a date now with 1 million motherfuckers on both sides. Ain't nobody on there cherry picking. You know what I'm saying? You swipe by the masses. You're a female, so you're gonna get more action by default. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to hop on there and swipe. Your inbox is gonna populate itself. As a man, that's not gonna fucking happen. You play the numbers game. You swipe and swipe and swipe, and you swipe right on damn near everything. You know what I'm saying? Until your free swipes is out. And you wait the next day and you do the same goddamn thing, unless you get a fucking notification from the app, that says, and this is on BLK I'm talking about, you get new activity. Somebody matched with you, then you go boom, you go look and see who matched with you. Okay, boom. That's it. There's no scientific really process to this whole goddamn thing. And like I said, from my experience, women don't want to hear this shit. They don't want to hear that they just popped up on your shit in the numbers game. They want to hear that you went in, read their profile, and loved all their pictures and what they had to say and all. No, that is the opposite of what the fuck happened. This shit was not organic. You know what I'm saying? No. This is we just happen to swipe on each other. Whatever reason you swiped on me, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into all that shit until I'm actually in the inbox with somebody. Because before then, it don't matter. Because most of the conversations go downhill anyway. So it don't really matter. Whether you match or not, and all this, or whether you read somebody's profile or not. Hell, the people that I end up talking to, most of the time, profiles don't match. You know what I'm saying? You know, they profile don't match mine. We ain't no goddamn link up shit like this. You know, they profile might say one totally different thing. Mine say something else. You know, we in the inbox talking and shit and everything is just fucking fine. You know, and like I say, I don't get into that. After I match with somebody and message them or whatnot, you know, if they reply to the message and we in the inbox, then I will go read the profile. I'm not one to go asking a million goddamn questions and no shit like that. Anyway, so you know, I'm not gonna go through that shit like I like I have to go through where motherfuckers be asking you all the goddamn shit that's in your goddamn profile. Where you live, you got kids, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Like goddamn, you just skipped over everything that's in my goddamn profile, which means you didn't read it. You just replied to the message. You might went and looked at a couple of pictures, popped in my inbox, and didn't read the profile. But that's fine. But don't come here and ask me a whole bunch of goddamn questions, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you to go read the profile. You start asking me shit that's in my profile, I'm like, okay, you didn't read the profile. You need to go read the profile. Because that's going to determine whether you need to be in the inbox or not. You know, I know people got this whole thing about not wasting time and all that. You online looking for a relationship. You in the one thing, you trying to find somebody that you going to spend all your time with for the rest of your goddamn life. And you don't want to put no time into figuring that shit out beforehand. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend no time figuring that shit out beforehand. Like, I don't get that. You know, I don't get it. It takes time, man. You got to get to know somebody, and all the stuff that you need to get to know generally ain't in the fucking profile. Now, there's some profiles that I just so happen to read that I just skip on. You know what I'm saying? I saw one earlier today. I was like, man, I ain't got nothing for her. Unmatched and all this other shit, and then I'm looking up here, new match, and it's the same motherfucker. Like, fuck it, I just went ahead and sent a message. Whether I get a message back is something totally, you know, different. But I do remember specifically unmatching with that person, and then, you know, fucking match is still in my goddamn shit. So I'm like, oh well, shit, I'm gonna send a message. You know, either they not gonna reply, or you not gonna be solid sending no messages back and forth. This shit gonna fizzle anyway. So, what the hell? Yeah, I'm a fan of just talking to people. I don't, like I say, I don't ask a whole bunch of questions and all this other shit. It's just, no, I'm not finna do it. You know, any information that I want to know, that I need to know, will come out eventually. Most people ain't that patient. Organic conversation. The person that I talk to the most nowadays is somebody that don't match with me at the fuck all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I run across online on one of the days. Actually, I ran across them a couple times on two different little platforms. Shit didn't go well the first time. It went nowhere. Run across them on a different app, and it's like, okay, we end up talking. Now that's the person that you end up talking to every goddamn day. 15 years older than us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no romantic interest or no shit like that. It's just somebody you talk to every day. Y'all conversation is just like that. You know, it was organic. We didn't go through that whole process of the interview asking you what's this and what's that and how do you do this and how do you do that, what you got and what you don't got. Nothing. They ain't go through none of that shit. Matter of fact, a bunch of our conversations was about not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just talk to people. It's an organic conversation. This right here, this carrot. This is a regular store-bought carrot. not horrible, but it's typical of what you'll get from a store-bought carrot. So this is regular conversation. Take it or leave it. You might not like carrots, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. This, the little root on it, this is organic carrot. See, still got the little plant part still on here. Hold on. Kind of ruin my example because this one don't taste like great. I'm like, this one actually tastes better. I've been eating it, you know what, I think the taste of this is still in my fucking mouth. But I've been eating these for like the last 3 days. I just get them and eat them, you know. This has come out a new bunch, but generally, these taste better. These are sweet carrots. This was supposed to be a sweet carrot, but it's not. Kind of, I could have just lied and said, yeah, this is organic. This tastes better, blah, blah, blah. You know what? That was a lie. Because it didn't. The one I had earlier did, and the ones I had the last couple of days did. But anyway, my point. Organic conversation that pops up is a lot better than the cookie cutter cliche run-of-the-mill shit that you run across when you run across different people where they, you know, you meet them up. So tell me about yourself, you know, where you live and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of this stuff was okay, you get it, you know what I'm saying? You try to get the basic information, but you know, when it's just back to back to back to back, at that point, I'm out of the conversation. I don't even want to talk no more. Now I'm trying to talk without spitting out carrot bits. Now, I ain't got nothing to drink over here. God dang it. I'm some Pepto-Bismol, but I don't think this is gonna do no good job of rinsing carrots out of my mouth. But organic conversation is something. It's effortless. You're not forcing anything. You know what I'm saying? You just talking and going back and forth. You ain't got to really think about what you're saying. You're not trying to hold nothing back for the most part. And you just going at it. You just talking and blah, blah, blah. You know, when it's not organic, you forcing shit. You making shit happen. You know, you trying to force a subject into the shit. Like a whole bunch of other people I've run across that they so busy in that mode where they interject. Like I said, I done had motherfuckers, you know, we talking about some shit and we got off on one subject, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about some shit. So how many kids do you got? Just out the blue, right in the middle of me talking about something, and that question ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck I was talking about. I automatically think you stupid. I don't want to talk to you no more because, first of all, you don't have no conversation etiquette. You just cut me off to ask me something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You can interject with non sequiturs and shit like that, but there's an urgency to that shit. You don't just do that shit and cut somebody off for some random ass question that don't really mean shit. You know, that's happened to me a couple times where I'm out the conversation. All right, you just, you know, I thought we was talking because I done got off to where I was talking about something, you know what I'm saying? And just to get cut the fuck off. That is not organic ass conversation. You know, it's not. It's just, no. That means motherfuckers is so set on having a goddamn interview and all this other shit that they not willing to have a conversation. It's just, no. That's all they fucking know. It's all they know, and that baffles me. that folks don't know how to talk to folks. It ain't, I'm sitting around here single at 47 and all this other shit. And you know what? It ain't because I don't know how to talk to folks. It's because I run into people who don't know how to talk to folks. I'm a random conversationalist. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the fuck I am. So I have to run across people like that, which I did. You know, I ran across somebody who's like almost a random conversation where you just talk to them and y'all going back and forth about this, that, and the other. And there's no agenda in the fucking dialogue. Easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? If it could be like that with most folks, you will get to the point to where, okay, this person is cool, you know, blah, blah, blah. You fuck around and end up meeting and all this other shit. You can sit and talk. All that other shit that you trying to figure out will come out. That shit generally won't, if you can't get out the inbox, the shit that you really need to come out won't come out until after you've seen the motherfucker a couple times. I'm talking second, third date type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Second, third date type of shit. That means y'all done talked. Y'all done hopefully had some conversations that meant something where you weren't just digging in each other's background and shit like that. And went out and met, interacted with each other, and talked, and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where, okay, I met him, I talked to him in person, we got a second date. Okay, now the shit starts. You know, now the shit starts. We done made it to a second date. Not now, you know, stupid motherfuckers out here start trying to claim people after that time. You just leave them fuckers alone. But that's when you start. But even then, you still on the same goddamn level. You're talking, you blah, blah, blah. Leave it the fuck free. You know what I'm saying? Just because you might like a motherfucker just after a couple dates, don't mean you need to start, you know, getting clingy and shit like that. Even if you like a motherfucker, you gotta give a motherfucker some space, see what the fuck they doing. Because more than likely, whoever they was talking to, you know, in the same regards they was talking to you, is still in the goddamn picture. But you can't be worrying about that. You dealing with that person on the assiest basis. And like later on is when that, you know, exclusivity starts. You know what I'm saying? After a couple of months and y'all done, you know, done went out on many dates and probably started having sex and fucking and shit. And then, okay, you know, but before all that shit, there ain't no use to talking no exclusivity and all that shit ain't taking place, which most people don't be trying to hear. I'm like, if y'all not having sex, why, you know, just why you get in a goddamn relationship and the sex ain't worth shit, then what? Keep trying to explain to people that shit. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear. Nah. Well, shit. You gonna fuck around and get with a motherfucker. Sex ain't good. You ain't gonna be into it. He ain't gonna be into it. And somebody gonna end up fucking somebody else while y'all in a relationship. And then, you know. But yeah, this is about conversation, not about that far along the line, because at this point, I can't get out the fucking inbox. And I ain't really trying to, because the stuff that I get in the inbox, if I can't get past 1, 2, 3 replies with somebody, then I ain't concerned with what could happen in the future. You know, I'm trying to get, okay, do we have conversations to where we even get off the fucking phone? I mean, get off the app and onto the phone. You know, start with that goddamn video chat shit. I do this enough right here to where I'm like, you know, I don't like video chatting, but I'm sitting here talking in front of a camera. But I don't like video chatting because motherfucker, the shit that I done run across done ruined it for everybody. Motherfuckers want to video chat and then want to do this shit right here. You know, you having random ass conversations about nothing. You ain't talking about shit. You just burning my battery. And then I just end up, you know, hold on. I hope this don't cut off my video. That they got me on looking at the fucking TV and shit like that. You ever watch this show here? You ever watch this? You ever seen this on the news? What about such and such? Blah, 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 blah. Nah. Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Or you get this shit right here. You sitting there trying to talk to somebody on video chat, and then I'm staring at the fucking ceiling, for fucking 10 minutes. Like, get the hell out of here, man. You know, so just, you know, call me on the phone. So I don't have to sit here and do this shit to a idle ass screen. I can put you in my goddamn Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? And then keep doing what I'm doing. I can play my game, have my attention on the goddamn TV. I ain't got to sit here and stand in my screen for somebody who ain't talking about shit or staring back. That's why motherfuckers video, and it's a bunch of profiles I see that you gotta be willing to video chat. Fuck you. I ain't gotta be willing to do shit. You gotta be willing to suck my fucking dick. That's what you gotta be willing to do. You know? And like I said, a few people mess it up for the masses. Remember that? Like, nah, nope. What you use the video chat? I ain't got it. Now I ain't finna download it either. The only thing I got where I can video chat is Messenger. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Messenger's, you know, kind of entwined in a lot of shit. You know, you can't hardly hear but here. I mean, but Google Duo and shit, I took that shit off my phone. I had some other one. You know, just no. If you ain't got Messenger, you don't have a fucking chance. Cause you know, like you just might. You know what I'm saying? You just might. Even the motherfucker I'm talking, even now, the person that I talk to the most, I video chatted with her twice. Once on the app where I didn't see her at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see her at all. I'm sitting there video chatting, and the phone was somewhere else, covered up or whatever the hell she had. She had it like it was like that on purpose. And then there was another time we video chatted, but I think that was way months and months later. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just what's the point? You're draining my attention for some attention you ain't giving. You might as well just be on the fucking phone. That goes with the people I know. It's just now you might as well just be on the phone then, because shit, my attention can be somewhere else instead of trying to keep myself in the camera. Because what's the point of being on video chat if you ain't trying to keep yourself in the camera? You know, what's the point of us video chatting if both of us is like this? Doing other shit. You know, there's no point. Might as well be on the fucking phone. So I don't even entertain that shit. You know what I'm saying? Something might come along, I might be bored and be like, fuck it. Like giving out my phone number or something like that. I just gave out my phone number day before yesterday or whenever the fuck it was to somebody. Sent me a message. So how am I supposed to contact you? First of all, you just sent me a message. You talking about shit, so how am I supposed to contact you and all this other shit? You know? I don't even know who you are. You just sent me a fucking message out the goddamn blue. I like, fuck it. Here, you can hit me up at such and such and such. And she proceeded to sit on the phone and say nothing. Like she was half asleep. And I just hung up the fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Don't inquire by calling me and I give you my number. You call me and then you don't say shit. You gonna text me the next day talking about what happened. The fuck you mean happened? You the one talking? I hung up the fucking phone. Shit. The fuck you mean what happened? It took you to the next day to realize that shit? Yeah. So, if we don't get past all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? To where you get out the inbox and through more than one goddamn phone conversation, then what? You know, all the rest of it is moot. It don't mean shit. You know, people be looking for, I don't know what other dudes do. I'm not gonna get on here and play that role of a dude that's chasing and all this other shit. You know, I put in my profile, which is why I probably don't get a lot of messages, this shit that I don't like and shit that I'm not available or shit that I'm not capable. You know what I'm saying? Simple English. You know, you see that shit and then, okay. You know, people take it all kind of different goddamn ways. People are like, yeah, you honest up front and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. Why would I be any other way? Why would I sit here and act like I'm down with this, that, and the other, and I'm not? Just wasting time. I'm gonna try to play this role until it's time for me to put up or shut up, and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's too far from the house. I can't even mess with that. Nah, not about that. I ain't got no money for that shit. I can't be fucking around like that and all this. Like all these motherfuckers, you need to have. It's a necessity that you have a passport. Pass. You know what I'm saying? Pass. I have no interest of leaving the goddamn country. I just don't. Don't mean that I won't one day. But my finances ain't built like that. You might be well off enough to where you can be like, okay, I'm going up and go wherever the fuck people go that have passports. But my finances ain't set up like that. My finances is set up to where every couple of years I'll be able to take me a trip to Vegas or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I ain't trying to go nowhere. I ain't got money like that. You know, I don't. So when people talking about traveling and all kind of shit, that's the two main things that'll get me off of your profile. Traveling, if that's some shit that you mentioning several times in your profile, or something about church, if you mentioning that several times in your profile, you know, I will leave you the fuck alone if I just so happen to read your profile beforehand. Because those are two things that, you know, if that's really, really, really important to you, then that's not some shit I'm going to be able to conform to for the most part. Especially the church part. I'm not a religious person. I am never going to conform to one of these religions out here. I'm just not. I'm 47. If I was going to do it, it would have been done a while ago. I tried to do it 20-something years ago. Shit didn't stick. It just didn't vibe with me. So, you know, go another direction. You know, it ain't my thing. I don't discourage it or no shit like that, but it's just not me. So if that's you, you know, I got to learn how to talk to people. Be blessed, and I'm gonna pray for you. And you know, sometimes it takes an effort for me not to have some funny ass remark about that shit. And you know, just shut up, take it for what it is, move the fuck on. You know, you ain't got to be a ass about it just because you don't believe in the same thing somebody else believes. Don't mean you gotta, you know, be all snarky and shit when somebody make a religious gesture or comment towards you or some shit like that. You just don't. This just happened to be a bad character. Anyway. That's what I'm going through right now. And damn, I still got alerts popping up on my phone for shit. I'm not gonna stop operating how I operate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep operating how I operate when it comes to people, because at the end of it all, whoever I'm spending my time with, whether it's romantic or platonic, got to be able to deal with me as a person. You know what I'm saying? And not some representative I done put out there as a front to, you know, kind of ease the tension or some shit like that, or make myself look more appealing and all the other shit. Like these glasses right here, you know. I wear these glasses to keep shit out my eye, but you know what I'm saying? It also kind of dulls the fact that I have one fucking eye. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got two eyes, one of them just ain't about shit, and you don't want to see it. It's right the fuck here. You know what I'm saying? So wearing glasses, I have to wear shades and shit during the day, and glasses, at least lenses at night, to kind of protect what vision I got left. Doctor's orders, they tell you that you got one goddamn eye, you supposed to, you know, always wear a fucking helmet. So. And I, you know, it just when I go out, nobody looking out in my goddamn face. What's wrong with your eye? What the fuck does it matter? It's obvious that motherfucker don't work. No matter what's wrong with it. Not a goddamn story I wish to tell. Sometimes I have to mention to people that I'm vision impaired and all this stuff, and they want to ask you how you do this, that, and the other. Very slowly, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? If you blind, how you be on the app and all this other shit. Not well, goddammit. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? It's not real hard to just pull out your goddamn stylus and do this shit right here. It's them goddamn profiles, you know, you gotta try to read. That might get you. And I got talk back and shit on my phone, so I can go bloop, bloop, and it'll, you know, and the phone will read back the profile, you know, read the messages in my inbox and shit like that. So, you know, I have to explain to people that, yeah, I mean, every device you have, even though you might not be aware of it because you don't need it, is on all these devices. There's accessibility for people with hearing and vision and dexterity, disabilities and shit like that to be able to operate their phones. All that shit is in your fucking phone. You have no, if you just fully functional, you have no reason to even be digging around in that, but it's there. That's how I do shit on my fucking phone. So I think that's about it for tonight. I don't really have nothing else to talk about. I just want to do another goddamn video explaining that shit, which I'm pretty sure I probably made 2 or 3 videos explaining this very same thing over again and over again and over again. But you know, that's where I'm at right now. Repeat content, goddammit. So until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. If I can find the damn off button.